How to save $10,000 in 1 year and start a side hustle as a college student. Imagine you wake up 1 year from now with $10,000 in your account. Your future self is proud. You feel like you're in control, secure, and empowered. Now, what if I told you that this can be your reality? In today's video, I'll show you how you can save $10,000 in just 1 year and start a side hustle, even if you're just a college student. But wait, you might be thinking, isn't that impossible? Well, let me tell you something. It's not only possible, it's totally achievable. And I'm going to show you how. Let's be honest here, if you're not paying attention to your finances right now, you're already behind. Don't worry, I'm not here to guilt trip you, I'm here to spark something in you. We're in a fast-paced world, and those who understand money are the ones who control their future. Think about it. How many times have you said, I'll start saving tomorrow? Or maybe you've thought about starting a side hustle, but always put it off. A year from now, you could be saying the same thing again. And trust me, that's one of the worst feelings to have. Missing out on what could have been. Fear of regret is real. But here's the thing, time won't wait for you. The decisions you make today, whether you act or not, will either propel you forward or keep you stuck. And if you don't start now, you could be left wondering where your money went, struggling to keep up with your peers who seem to have it all figured out. But if you start today, you'll look back a year from now and be amazed at how much you've accomplished. Stick with me, because I'm about to show you exactly how to start and how to make it happen. Fast. Step 1. Start by setting a realistic budget and track every dollar. I know. Budgets are boring, right? But hear me out. A budget isn't just about limiting your fun. It's about giving you the freedom to make smarter choices. The first step is creating a budget that works for you. I don't mean a complicated spreadsheet with a million columns. Keep it simple. Track your income and expenses every month. Apps like Mint or YNAB can help you. You'll be shocked at how much you're spending on things you don't even remember. Pro tip, if you're eating out 3 times a week, that's an easy $100 plus you could save. Small habits lead to big savings, and guess what? The $10,000 starts to feel more like a when than an if. Plus, once you see your monthly spending habits, you'll feel like a financial superhero. Trust me, tracking where every dollar goes is a game changer. Step 2, cut the non-essential spending. Now, I know cutting back is tough. You've got FOMO, you're in college, but remember, living like your friends now means living paycheck to paycheck later. And who wants that? Cut the extra stuff, whether it's subscription services or those overpriced Starbucks lattes. I'm not saying you can't have your coffee, but how about making it yourself instead of spending $5 a day on that overpriced caramel macchiato? Don't get me wrong, I love a good coffee run too, but it adds up. By slashing some of these smaller luxuries, you could save up to $3,000 plus in a year. That's a huge chunk of your $10,000 goal right there. Now, I can already hear you asking, but what about fun? I'm in college, I want to enjoy myself. Don't worry, I've got you covered, which leads me to the next step. Step 3, start a side hustle. Here's where the real magic happens. You want to increase your income, right? Starting a side hustle is the fastest way to do that. The good news is that you have so many opportunities available, especially as a college student. From freelance writing, tutoring, or even social media management, there's something for everyone. The side hustle economy is booming, and you can tap into it. But the best part, you don't need to quit school or work 80 hours a week. You just need to use the time you already have wisely, and guess what? You don't need to be an expert in anything to start. There's always a demand for learning-based jobs, whether it's teaching someone to use Excel or creating content for small businesses. The key is finding something you're passionate about or good at. And if you're thinking, but I don't have time, let me ask you this. How much time do you spend on social media? Hours, maybe? Imagine channeling that time into something that actually earns you money instead of just scrolling through TikToks. Once you've made the commitment, the real transformation begins. You'll notice the change in yourself, not just financially, but mentally and emotionally too. You'll develop a mindset of abundance. You'll start thinking about wealth-building strategies, investing and growing your money instead of just getting by. This is when you realize the power of being proactive with your financial future. It's not about being lucky, it's about being intentional. By the time you reach $10,000, your mindset will have completely shifted. You'll be making better decisions with your money, and you'll start thinking like the wealthy people who know how to grow their wealth over time. Trust me, once you hit that first big milestone, the possibilities become endless. Imagine showing up at the next family reunion with your $10,000 saved up. Your relatives will be asking you for tips, and you'll be like, oh, just a little side hustle, a few smart choices? No big deal. So the question is, will you take control of your financial future now or continue to push it off? The steps are simple, but the results will change your life forever. If you're ready to take action, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below your first step to saving $10,000. I'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way. You got this. See you in the next video.